Hi everybody, I'm here today with a tag video, and I was tagged by Ashley, who's Chronic Scrapper here on YouTube. Hey girlie. It's probably like a week and a half ago, and I've been meaning to do this. I've just been so busy. So I was like, I'm gonna take the time and do it now. So I want to get this done because I have to head out here shortly. And what is today? Wednesday. And it's supposed to be like 90 degrees here today, so I'm totally not looking forward to that. But anyways, so this tag is getting to know my crafting. Okay, so yeah, you guys are staring at my computer screen. So question number 1, what is your YouTube name and what is your name? Well, as you guys can see, my name's Christina95901 and my name's Christina. And yeah. Number 2, how did you get started with crafting? Well, I have always liked to make things ever since I was little. It's been more like in the past few years that actually more since I got my craft room and I was able to get stuff, that I've been doing like a lot more than I would have before because I just didn't have the space to buy the stuff that I wanted. So since we bought our house like 2 years ago, now I actually have a space and, you know, a place where I can sit down and do what I want to do. But I've always liked crafting or making things and whatnot. Pretty much, yeah, since I was little. I used to love art. Like I took ceramics in high school, and I was like, in my class, I don't know, like everybody thought the teacher was really hard, but I was like one of 3 people who actually got an A in that class, so it was pretty cool. Yeah, pretty much forever I've been liking it, and I don't really know how I got started, like to really answer the question. It's just, I don't know, I just felt like, you know how you feel like you want to do something? That's just, I feel like I do it, and I do it. My favorite crafting brand, I don't have a favorite brand. I am like, if I like it, then I like it. I don't care if it's like, you know, top of the line stuff or if it's like the dollar stuff. If I like it, I'll buy it. Of course, I love to get things on sale and at a bargain because I've mentioned it, you know, many times that I have to do my crafty shopping on a budget. So the more stuff I can get for my money, the better. So I'm sure most of us feel that way. So I'm not really like, oh, it has to be this brand or nothing. I love Prima. That's one of my favorites. I love their paper and stuff. Actually, everything from them. But really, I don't have a favorite brand. I love everything. Anything and everything. I'm all about that. Okay. Question number 4. My favorite color. I think all of you guys know that. My favorite color is black. Ever since I was young, I've always loved that color. My grandma used to, like, make fun of me because she was like, black is so plain. I'm like, I don't know. I just have always liked it. And when I was young, I loved black, and I always wanted like to get like a pure black cat. And then the cat I have now, she's 16 and a half years old. So like 16 and a half years ago, I finally got my wish and I got my black cat, and her name's Onyx, and she's like super old now, but yeah, I love black. Of course, you guys know I love black and pink, but I also love like black and white, black and cream. I don't know, I think pretty much any color looks good with black, so yeah. What is your crafting style? That's question number 5. So I call my style, like, if it's something for myself, I call it like girly goth because I like girly stuff, but I love black and I love working with black. So that's just what I call it. But I don't know, like 9 times out of 10, the stuff I make is not for me. So I try to do all my projects to what the person I'm making it for likes. So if they like shabby chic or they like vintage or whatever, I might not always succeed in getting exactly what they want, but I do try. So yeah, yeah, I guess that's it. Number 6, what is something you would like to try? Well, as you guys know, as you can see my video right here, I want to try coloring. I've only ever once colored with Copics, and well, Jen will remember me and her, Jen Callie 78. We went and took a Copic coloring class at the expo that was in Sacramento last year. And that was my first time holding Copics, and I haven't held them since, but it was my first time coloring. And so I recently, like last week or a few days ago, was it Friday, got my first markers, and so I haven't had a chance to try them yet, but I'm so busy. I have like all these projects I have to do for people, and I just haven't even had a chance to sit down and try it. So that's what I'm really wanting to try, because I only, like, the class we took was like 2 hours long, and that's the only time I've really ever colored that's like, you know, besides when I was little or whatever. Let's see. My favorite YouTube channel is question number 7. I don't know if I have a favorite. I am honestly inspired by everybody that I subscribe to, because I think everybody just offers their like own unique style, and it's like you can always go, you know, to certain people, and you know, if you're looking for this or, you know, just for that. And I think everybody's amazing. I love everybody's projects, and so I don't really have a favorite, but I do try to watch everybody's videos that I'm subscribed to. Right now I'm way behind because, like I said, I've just been so busy. I have, like, you know, a lot of stuff going on in my everyday life, you know, family life, whatever, and I'm really swamped with all these projects I have to do. So I'm trying to, you know, here and there get videos in, and eventually I'll get caught up, but it's been a really hectic, probably like month or so far, but yeah. Let's see here. Question number 8. If you only had $10 in your pocket, what would you spend it on and why? Well, of course, if I had $10, I would print myself out a Michael's coupon and go buy something. I think my favorite craft store is Hobby Lobby, just because they offer so much more than Michael's does. But I always go to Michael's because I have one that's like 20 minutes from me, and that's when I usually go to. And there's a Joann's too that's like 2 miles or 3 miles down the road, but that is like the worst Joann's I've ever seen in my life, so I don't, like, rarely ever go there. Like, the Joann's I've gone to are like 45 minutes to an hour away from me, like where I got my markers and stuff. It's far. And Hobby Lobby is like a 45-minute drive from my house, so I don't get to go as often as I would like, but yeah, I would probably print myself out a Michael's coupon and go see what I could find. Okay, number 9. When you start crafting, what is the one item that helps you put it all together? Really, it depends on what I'm making. Like, I know whatever, like, I'm usually, you know, 9 times out of 10 doing an altered item, so I just take into consideration the person I'm making it for, and like if I know their favorite colors or their styles, or if we talked about what they wanted. That's pretty much what I do, base it on. And I try to like plan things out in my head, but for me, like the way I am, I just like I how do you describe it? Like I get ideas in my head as I go, so I just kind of just go with the flow, I guess. So that's just kind of how it is, I guess. Number 10. If you... Wait, I can't even read my own writing. If you would have never heard of crafting, what other what other hobby would you have picked up? I don't know. Besides crafting, I love to read. So I don't know if I would have picked it up because I've always liked to read. I used to want to be a writer because I like to read, you know. So maybe I would pick up writing, but I don't know. It doesn't like even come close to how much I like to craft. So, but it would probably be writing if I never had done crafting before. But even as much as I love crafting, I do read a lot. I pretty much read every single day at some point. A lot of times I have like my what do you call it? My nook next to my bed upstairs. So if I'm not on my iPod doing something on there, I will, you know, read on my nook or whatever. So yeah, probably writing. Number 11. What number 1 item do you recommend the newbies to have? Let's see. I think the one thing that I use pretty much on every project is my hot glue gun. I use that thing like crazy, and like I seriously, like, my finger, like my pointer finger on my right hand is constantly sore because it's like I use it so much, you know, like pulling the trigger on my glue gun, that like I think I'm going to have problems with it eventually because it always hurts because I use it all the time. But I think maybe, yeah, the glue gun would be like the one thing I would say you need to get, because it makes everything so much easier. And I know there's some projects that you can't use it on, you know, like the glass, you know, you need the special glass glue, whatever, I forgot what it's called. I just had to buy some the other day, but 9 times out of 10 you can use the glue gun. So that's what I would recommend for people. Yeah, I guess that's it. So those are my answers for the get to know my crafting. And instead of tagging anybody, like, you know, like call out names or whatever, I'm just going to tag anybody who's watching this video. So if you're watching this video, I'm tagging you, and I would love to hear what you guys have to say about, you know, your crafting and whatnot. So yeah, I'd like to see what you have to say. Alright, so Ashley, thanks for your tag. I hope you enjoy my answers. Okay, you guys, have a great Wednesday. Talk to you later. Bye.